Hey guys, Ranjin here, back again with Braving Hero 6. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing right now. So gonna start off with leveling up my hero again. We're going to magic. Actually, we're not. We're gonna go into might ability. I forgot about one great ability in the Paragon tree. I believe it was. No, yes it was. Was it a Paragon tree? Yes. Enlightenment. All experience gained by the hero is increased by 25%. This is awesome material levels. I'm taking this. It's great. If it means I only live with this spell for now, it's fine. I don't care. But it means I'm going to get a lot more from this place I already visited. It would give me so much more experience. But whatever. We will survive. We will survive, people. So let's talk a bit more about this game as we move on, shall we? This game, one of the interesting things that they change is that the resources, the amount of resources, are smaller than they used to be. There used to be a lot more resources. In this game, there are only 4. There's gold, there's wood, there's ore, and there's crystal. In older Heroes games, there was a significantly large number of resources. There was, for instance, mercury. If I remember correctly, there was gems, there was sulfur, and perhaps even some more stuff. Suffice to say, there was a lot more, and it offered some troubles, especially later in the game when to buy stuff, you needed to have like one of every type. Let's use Flies Train on this guy. You basically had to have one of every type of resource, and then you had to go to the marketplace and trade one resource for another, which was never cheap. You always had to trade a lot for very little to get specific buildings or heroes you wanted, or units you wanted, so it was a pain in the ass. I'm kind of neutral towards this change. I feel nothing towards it. One artifact, 1 health total for the creatures. Love it. Awesome. Gold. And a treasure chest, which I'm going to take the experience. Level up once again. Yeah. See? You're already paying off. Spells. I'm going to take Agony. Because I want more blood spells. Kind of want to go to the path of blood. Yes. That was a campfire. Campfires give you a specific amount of gold and 1 of every resource. I believe actually 1 crystal or 2 of either ore or wood. Not sure which.
If I go out from these tunnels, I'll find myself in the heart of the Holy Falcon Empire, where I was executed for killing the Duke of Griffin. Interesting.
Would you have rather I buried you in a grave?
No. Why don't you just tell me why we're here?
The Holy Inquisition is keeping the prisoner they're accusing of controlling you somewhere above us. I want to ask him a few questions myself.
We're going to liberate the prisoner who killed Father.
No, I am. Something tells me that he's no more guilty than you are. While I do that, you need to grow stronger to protect your mind.
Yes, and I have no personality. But that might be something with the fact, you know, undead, no emotions, all that. Sure, join my army. Yes. Woot for skeletons. I have 45 of them. Now I do mass damage. Let's kill you. Let's do it. Here's a perfect example of where I can get either blood or tier reputation. These guys want to flee. If I leave them, I get tier's reputation. If I pursue, I think I get blood reputation, or I just get an opportunity to do so. So whatever, pursue. Let's kill them. Yeah, 8 blood reputation, as you saw. And we'll start off by casting a dark spell. Agony. Agony. Be in agony. And by the way, all this stuff, the terrain, that affects... Oops. Alright, that's fine. That affects combat. If somebody stands next to terrain like this or behind it, they'll take less damage for range attacks. And I just owned that guy. Wow. Okay. That was easier than anticipated. Dragon Vein. Replenishes my mana, but it seemed to be already fine. Find the clues about the Inquisition activities. So, okay, I found myself first. I'm on the... Excuse me. I am on the surface, and now I have to find clues about the Inquisition activities. I still have these 3 secondary quests. More sentinels. Kill you. In case you're thinking, am I gonna cast Agony every turn, or every single time? Yeah, I probably am, yeah. You know what? Just stay here. Let him come closer. Yeah. Yeah, you just come closer, matey. Whee! Whee! I love necromancers, man. Necromancy 1. Raises friendly undead creatures based on the size of your army. Can raise core creatures. The gauge is filled when creatures are dealt damage. Friendly losses when creatures are dealt damage. Yeah, friendly losses generate more points. So I deal damage and necromancy goes up. And if I use an auto attack on someone and then kill them, I get 20 of necromancy points. So if I do like this, in theory, if I did that and then kill the unit and we would still be in combat, I would get a bunch of necromancy points. But doing that also gives me a bunch of necromancy points. So that's actually fine. A bit more of an aggressive race than the Haven, where the Haven actually get points to their special ability for losing units. Or taking damage rather than giving damage. Once again, I win the combat by losing no units. I'm awesome that way. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, one more thing I wanted to show about the menus is that in the menus, you see this upper left-hand corner? You can actually take this, drag it to here, and it'll be a lot easier to access later on. Oh, you can actually drag from here too. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, yay. I have, I probably got tiers for net reputation rank at 250 points. Class ability, the power of tiers abilities. And I have how much tiers? 11 of 2,500. 250, I mean, I'm sorry. Okay, I need to move towards here more. I think I got a lot of tiers points for letting creatures. If you let creatures join your army, it doesn't always pop up. Glitches abound. But if you let creatures join your army when they want to, you get tiers, reputation. Not enough movement points. Okay, fine. Alright, whoops. Yeah, awesome. Let's move on to more stuff. Experience. Very close to leveling up, I assume. And now we have some stronger units that we can face. And some buildings. I will explain these as we get there, which is very soon. So let's just go ahead and kill people. Kill people. Sure, these are harpies and goblins. Goblins are pretty weak ranged creatures that can lay traps as an ability, so that's kind of cool. Harpies are annoying in that once they attack, once they're in range to attack, they come at you, they attack you, and then they take a counterattack, but then they fly back to the position they were. So it's a bit annoying that way, especially when you have ranged creatures like these guys. They can kind of come in and harass, and then you won't deal full damage back when it's your turn. But whatever, we're going to use Agony on the Goblin, because using these spells gives us blood points, which is awesome. And it just might kill these harpies in one hit. And I do indeed do so. Ah, their wails of pain fill me with joy. Yeah, your boomerang does shit, pal. Using my mana, but I seem to always regenerate some. Just go ahead and use one just to get more blood reputation. Every time you use a blood spell, you gain blood reputation. Every time you use a tear spell, you get tears reputation. Every time you use a neutral one, you, well, do nothing. Level up! Booyah. Okay, now what? Let's see, some prime spells, some more might abilities that could be useful. Let's see, what do we have? We have Enlightenment, and later on we can get Mentoring, which if you level this up and then you meet another hero you have, they'll get 75% of this hero's experience, which is really strong if you want to have, if you want to later on start recruiting more heroes. Instead of recruiting a level 1 hero every single time, you can instantly level them up to much closer to your rank, so they can actually do stuff. I'm more of a 1 hero guy, but I still see the usefulness of that. Hero tends to find 20% more goldness resources. So yeah, might abilities aren't all just pure might abilities. A lot of this is just regular abilities that is really nice. Like, creature dwelling production is increased in the area by 1. Scouting. Toughness, maximum health of creatures. Parry, counter-strike. Archery, ranged creatures do more damage. And these are actually good in combat abilities. Standing your ground is a good defensive one. Heroism is a really good offensive ability. Increases morale and luck. Not very good again. for my guys. But Flawless Assault is great. Target stacks attacks will inflict maximum damage for 2 turns. Really, really good. Siege Master, basically, catapult does more damage in siege mode. Tactics, hero's army can be redeployed just before combat. Really good. Increase the initiative of friendly creatures for 5 by 5 at the start of the combat. A lot of this is really good abilities that can just be useful overall. Logistics, land movement by 3. That's just overall solid stuff. Like, why not? Sea movement as well. Assailant, hero gains 1 might power permanently. Not very good for her, but yeah. But I'm gonna stick with spells for now. There's some pretty good prime spells as well. Disruption, Arcane Ward, which is the Tears in the Blood, and a bunch of neutrals ones like Haste, Slow. But I'm actually just gonna get the last blood spell here. Despair, decreases target's morale by 34 for 4 turns. Yikes! And I'm gonna be fighting mostly living creatures, so this is gonna be painful to them. +2 hero line movement on this artifact. That is great. I'm gonna take on some orcs. Let's do this. Don't know if I mentioned this before, but in the first campaign, the Haven hero we played actually had allies. Orc allies, stronghold allies, and these guys in particular. These are maulers, which are pretty cool. They have one very awesome ability. They're melee creatures. They have a Taste of Blood ability, which attacks hitting the mauler increase the damage of each creature in the stack by 1. Stacks up to 4 times, last until the end of combat. So the more they get hit, the harder they hit. So that's pretty cool. Any damage they take. Range damage, Delta Mauler by 25%. Demonic lineage, so damage and stuff they take and don't take is blah, 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 blah. Agony will actually just make them stronger. I'm going to use Despair on the stronger one. Morale? What's morale? It's minus 28. So the chances of him missing in the turn are high. And I'm just going to run to a slightly closer position with this guy. Oh, sorry. None. Boo-hoo for you. You get position of my ranged guy. And now you're dead. Oh, I didn't use any other abilities. Come on. Still not quite in range, I see. Using a lot of my mana. Let's not this turn. I don't want to use all of it just to get some blood reputation. Just use my attack. Make him stronger. Now he has +2 damage. But it doesn't matter because he's going to die. Without me losing a single troop. Am I? No, I'm not out of coffee. Yeah. Okay, that's a little cold now. A little too cold. Oh well. Blech. Cold coffee, guys. Disgusting, isn't it? So, buildings. Pick up the sword. Buildings. I go building, I capture it, right? No, not quite. You see, it doesn't have the green border, which my character has, which means it has my flag, but I only have the building temporarily. Well, I am kind of garrisoned in it. But you see there's an arrow pointing towards a building. And they own this building because this building is within their zone of control. You can't really see the zone of control here. If you click this, toggle area of control visibility. Yeah, you see there's a kind of a area of control. Let's zoom. Okay, I did not see this earlier. Kingdom overview. Up and down, that is awesome. I'm gonna be going down there again. Okay, I did not see this earlier, but I do now, so that's cool. But yeah, this is within their zone of control, and I have to capture their town in order to gain this stuff. By doing so, see, I lost it, and now it's Holy Inquisition owns this. But as soon as I capture a Holy Inquisition town that is in control of this area, I will instantly gain control of every mine. So that's kind of cool. Moving on.
I will never let someone control my mind again. Not a faceless. Not even a dragon.
Cool. Bluebeak is still my favorite character so far. Fighting some more Haven guys. Will I fight every single combat? Most likely, because that's part of the game. That's part of the enjoyment of the game, is the strategic combat. I mean, in theory, you can just skip it. But I actually really enjoy it. So, whatevs, guys. Boo-hoo for you. Agony to the sister. The sister is a melee combat magic damage dealing unit that also deals that also heals, can heal twice a turn, or actually use that heal to attack undead or inferno creatures like myself. And I was talking about in combat, there are actually buildings that affect the combat. Like if you stand next to obstacles, you actually defend, you actually get bonus defense from ranged attacks. So that's really annoying. If I stand here, Blind Maiden, I get 10 luck. So let's stand at the Blind Maiden. He's gonna attack me. He's gonna kill one of my undead. I'm gonna find it's not a particularly good plan. I'm gonna kill the healer so that she doesn't heal as much as she would. She's gonna attempt to heal and take even more damage in doing so. She's gonna heal herself. Selfish, selfish, selfish. How am I doing mana-wise? I don't want to spend too much. Necromancy sounds good. Whee! I hope I'm not repeating myself too much, because that's always what I feel like. I play this stuff and I'm like, am I mentioning the same things again and again and again and again? I certainly hope not. Easy! How many non-losses is that now? This necromancy ability is ridiculously overpowered. What the hell? We get a scroll. This gets put into our item pool, and a scroll you can use once a combat, and you're good. You use them once a combat, and that's it. And they disappear forever. You use them once. This is blindness. Target enemy creature cannot move, attack, or use any abilities for 2 turns. Blindness is dispelled when the creature is attacked. So, nice way to kind of make sure a hero doesn't worry you for a while. For experience and centaurs. Stronghold of elite creatures, eh? Sounds solid. Okay, 5 of them in one stack. I actually expected there to be some elite versions, but I'm perfectly fine with this. Despair sounds pretty... Actually, no. Agony is by far more OP. Move close, move close. I love this movement speed stuff that she gets by having her little ability. Whee! Whee! Actually, did she get a bonus against ranged attacks? She might have. You kind of, when you point at range attack towards someone, you can see what affects the range attacks. See the little green next to the damage? Yeah, that's what affects it. I should have healed my ghouls, now that I think about it. But, oh well. I apologize beforehand, guys, if I ever repeat myself. But, talk about the next necromancy skill. Capture the sawmill for 1 turn. Visiting hero, movement points by 5 until the end of the week. Yay. Which we'll do next turn. And we're actually going to end this week. We're going to end the week of disease, which was only half growth for all creatures, which sucks. So this time, we have double gold income for all sources. This game, every turn is a day. 7 days is a week. 4 weeks is a month. Yada yada. And each week has some sort of effect. Positive effects, negative effects. Positive effects for specific factions, specific creatures even. Lots of different stuff. So we move along. And we're going to fight some earth elementals. Yeah, let's do it. Elementals are some of the coolest creatures in this game. So we're going to fight them. A stack of 4 and 4. I think when you see them in a stack, like there's going to be 8 creatures. The amount they actually are and how many stacks they appear in is random. So as I was saying, Necromancy ability, don't know if I mentioned it, but you can use a hero ability alongside using either a spell or an attack. So you can use this any time during the turn as well, as long as it's filled up. And yeah, you gain stacks as you deal damage, or take damage, or some of your friendly losses also. Or you actually can get necromancy points. I finally figured this out. As you use her special hero attack is that if you attack normally an enemy unit and then enemy unit is killed within like I think 3 turns, then you get 20 necromancy points, which makes all this even more ridiculous. So necromancy is a really, really powerful ability. Just wanted to get that out of the way. Fighto! Luck! Oh. Wow, okay. A luck ability, a critical strike, and it's blocked by the environment. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad graphical fidelity right there, I must say. But yeah, every time you get a luck ability for a melee attack, you actually get a little cutscene showing it off. Oh well. Another one bites the dust. Luck. Okay, you get to see this guy. Boom! Ow, I say. Ow. I said good day, sir. Here's my special attack. And I kill you. I kill you. No losses, I kill you. Another scroll. Mass weakness reduces damage of all enemy creatures by 8%. Alright, that's not too bad. A regular, not a mass weakness, but regular weakness will do more against one creature, but if you're up against a bigger army, this is much better. More gold. What is this? Mother Earth Shrine. Improves the health of all creatures in hero's army by 10% for next combat. Can be visited once before a combat. Oh, that is awesome. Want. Enemy creature? Enemy hero? What? I'm not ready. I'm not ready. This is like losing my virginity all over again. I'm not mentally prepared. I have mass weakness. Ooh. Which you can always use once. See? These are the charges. They appear in the spells. I have one charge. I can use them once. I'm actually going to use Agony on the Crossbowmen. Crossbowmen are actually very good ranged units in that they have pretty high defense. And they have full. Despite being the second unit of Haven. They don't do a huge amount of damage, but they're very useful. In that. This especially because they deal full damage at max range. Haha. So let's see. This is a rally flag. Creature standing around an rally flag receive +2 to luck and morale. The morale bit doesn't matter, but the luck bit is very nice. So we're just going to put them right there. And hopefully we'll get some lucky strikes off. Hopefully he doesn't. I think he cast some sort of spell. Yeah, Holy Blades adds 3% damage, light damage to all friendly creatures. This is actually pretty bad because my guys are weak to light, so it's a bit painful. Let's see. Okay, so resurrect a few. Cancel that. Let's just attack them. Oh, luck. Nice. What luck! So apparently I'm going to be taking out a hero really early on in the game. I did not expect to fight a hero right away, but hey, he found me, so he must die. Don't want to spend any more mana, but I am going to resurrect a couple. It's not a huge amount that I'm resurrecting, but, you know, for a bit helps. I'm actually going to see if I can kill the sisters. Come on. Yeah! That right there, he took some damage for her. That was actually the Sentinel's ability, where he takes a little bit of half the damage a creature would take, and then only takes like 25% of that damage. It's kind of strong. And this ability right here that he had around himself, he had like a little ball. That's why Agony didn't affect him, is the Haven creature's faction ability, which makes someone immune to damage for a turn. They're all so OP, aren't they? Gosh. Yeah, let's just kill them so that this guy can go to range and kill this asshole. This guy's an asshole. Man, I lost actually a fairly decent amount. As I would hope to. Fighting, I could actually use the wife train. But whatever. It matters not. You counterattack with your knife. I counterattack with blades in the face. Blades in your face. Don't. You did. You did, and I'm not you. You can also zoom in and out. Just saying. That was a lot of experience for killing the hero. Lost only 8 ghouls. You have found 2 artifacts. Oh, nice. By killing this guy. Minor mana potion. Instantly restores 20 mana. Great. And 250 gold per day. Per endless gold. Awesome. I like. Doing well so far, guys. And right flag. Raise the leadership by 2 and destiny by 5 for the next combat and grants some extra movement points. Can be visited once before a combat. Okay, cool. Move along. Okay. Ooh. Observatory. Nice. Ooh. Argia. Haven Town. Lots of places to visit. Lots of orcs. Air elementals. Lots of people to kill, which is pretty good. Mass grave to visit. That could be interesting. Don't know whether she gets anything positive or negative from it. Well, let's start with that, and then we're gonna go for the town. Let's no hero garrison because he did.
It's the great Inquisitor Salvatore himself.
The Inquisition has no respect for the cycle of life and death, and doesn't understand the danger of simply dumping bodies in the ground. The souls of these victims must be appeased.
You think they were killed by the Inquisition?
If they weren't their victims, they would bury them with ceremony. If we can't get answers from the living, we'll interrogate their bones.
Okay. Mass recruitment. Many vengeful spirits haunt the mass graves of the Inquisition. Anastasia could summon them all to fight in her cause. Okay, so basically every mass grave is a recruitment site. How ironic. One person's mass grave, another person's recruitment office. Ugh. Gives me a bad taste in my mouth.
I shall avenge your martyred souls. Join me now. Tomorrow we march upon those who betray Elrath's light.
Yay. Did I actually get anything from that? I think I did. Sweet. And, alright. Without further ado.
Bluebeak, is there a seamstress back in Sveltana's castle? I'm cold no matter how many layers of robes I wear. Black is not my best color. I don't care if black is beautiful to a raven. The bird I have to impress is an angel.
Ah, yes, in love with an angel. According to Dogma the movie, they have no penises. Haha. Did I visit this? I don't think I did. Let's do that. Yeah, morale, all that good stuff. Let's take these guys on. I have a bunch of bonuses. I'm gonna take this town. I'm gonna get on with this game. Kicking ass, taking names, using agony on... Yeah, these guys. Whatever. Move in. Kill. Faster, pussycat. Kill, kill. That's it. You disappoint me. Oh no. 1 damage. Jeez. I take your damage and I spit at you. By the way, guys, you can only counterattack once unless you use a specific skill. Stand your ground, if I remember correctly, it is called. Kill all archers. The archer's gonna attack, then I'm gonna heal. Aw, man, no, I wanted to heal. Aw, I forgot about the agony thing. Oh no, I lost 1 cool. I will never be the same. Mine now. And what you can do in this town is awesome. You can convert it to what you want. Town get! Yeah! Scorched earth and all that jazz, I guess. Town interface! Guess we have some stuff to go over. So yeah, we don't have the mass sprawling town that you click on and edit anymore. We just have this kind of a sort of little cutscene thing, but instead we have everything right here at our disposal. Buildings, town tree, and recruiting units. So there's our Necropolis town. There's all the stuff we can do. We'll get into this a little bit, I believe, in the next video. Right now, I just wanted to tell you guys that there's no, like, buildings will get added as I build them, specific ones anyway. But, you know, I'm not going to be clicking on them here in order to access them. And it's kind of, cutscene 60. Okay, I've moved my mouse and it goes crazy. I leave my mouse alone and it keeps flowing fine. But But basically, they don't have the same as they had in Heroes 5, where there was a huge stand. You click on every building, and you built something, and it always added to it. And personally, that's fine with me, because it made it a little uncomfortable. Sure, it was this huge, sprawling, beautiful city, but sometimes finding stuff in it was annoying. Instead, they kept a little bit of the spirit of it, you know, kept the building right there, and some of the stuff you build does get added on top. As you upgrade the town, it'll have more layers. And instead, they kind of streamlined everything, made everything a little bit more accessible, which I'm actually perfectly fine with, and it does not bother me at all. I think I need to change my logo. I'll do that next turn before the next fight, because this doesn't really feel very appropriate to playing Necropolis. But that's going to be it for this one. Next video, we're going to go around, we're going to kill some stuff, we're going to move along, we're going to free more graves, we're going to go underground and become more awesome as we do so. So tell me guys what you think about this. Tell me guys what you think about the Ranching Braves series. Hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I am. As I said before, I'm planning on playing through at least one mission of every single one of the main faction campaigns, just to kind of show this off. This is not a full Let's Play. This is kind of a Let's Play / preview thing, but hopefully it gives you guys an idea of what Heroes 6 is, and whether you would like it or not, whether it is a suitable successor to the Heroes Legacy. But for now, GG guys, ranching out. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.